So welcome to this massive open online course on the Innocence Movement. I'm Gwen Jordan, your instructor. I'm an assistant professor in the Legal Studies Department at the University of Illinois Springfield, and I'm also a staff attorney for the Illinois Innocence Project. Over the next 6 weeks, I will guide you through an exploration of the phenomenon of what we call wrongful convictions, convicting and incarcerating the individuals of crimes that they did not commit, and in some cases convicting people of incidents that were not even crimes. We'll explore how these convictions and incarcerations affected a multitude of people, not only the individual who was wrongly convicted, but also their mothers and fathers, their husbands and wives, their sons and daughters, siblings, friends, neighbors, and communities, as well as the victims of the underlying crimes and their families, mothers, fathers, husbands, wives, sons and daughters, friends, neighbors, and communities, as well as the victims of the future crimes and all of their friends and families and communities, the crimes that the real perpetrator committed while the wrong person spent years of his or her life locked away in prison. Each week we'll explore a different aspect of the movement. Of course, in 6 weeks, we can only scratch the surface, but we'll try to give you a foundation for further study and possibly even action. The outline of this course is posted on this site. In brief, it shows that the first week we'll explore the general scope of the problem. The second week, we'll examine some of the systemic causes of wrongful convictions. In week 3, we're going to scrutinize the role of science in wrongful convictions. In the fourth week, we'll study the work and challenges of innocence projects. By the fifth week, we're going to explore the realities of after innocence, the issues that confront those who are wrongly convicted once they're released from prison. And then finally, in week 6, we'll consider the future of the movement, reforms that might be able to reduce the incidence of wrongful convictions, and the difference that one person, one group, one community can make if they get involved in the movement. Now, each week there's going to be videos of interviews of people who are associated with the Innocence Movement. These include those who were wrongly convicted, family members, advocates, attorneys, staff, law students, undergraduate students, and community volunteers. There will also be resources, links to other resources that you can use to explore that week's topic further. And there will be discussion questions posted. For those of you who wish to engage in a conversation with other students registered for the course, there will also be an opportunity for you to start your own discussion threads if there are questions that you want to discuss. Additionally, there will be 2 live sessions, one in week 3 and one in week 6. And these will be opportunities for anyone who's registered for the class to engage with me in real time. These sessions will also be recorded and posted for those of you who are interested but unable to participate at the time. So, for this first week, I just wanted you to get a sense of what conviction of the innocence involves. So these videos are going to be looking at the issues and cases of people who've been convicted of crimes that they did not commit. These are not cases where the person was guilty but had been treated unfairly by the system or actors within the system. Although those cases may involve serious injustices, this course is about people who are actually innocent, but they were convicted anyway. There have been incidents of individuals who were convicted of crimes for which they were innocent since the founding of our criminal justice system. It has come into popular awareness, however, only relatively recently, and one of the primary reasons that lawyers, academics, and ordinary people are now discussing and thinking about these issues is the discovery of DNA and its use in criminal cases to prove who committed the crime and who didn't. Barry Scheck and Peter Neufeld at the Cardozo Law School in New York founded the first Innocence Project in 1992 to assist prisoners who could be proven innocent through DNA testing. To date, DNA testing has exonerated more than 325 people in the United States, a number that continues to grow, including 18 individuals who served time on death row. These people served an average of 13 years in prison, before exoneration and release, obviously some much longer. The problem, however, is that DNA is only available in less than 10% of criminal cases. So trying to prove innocence in non-DNA cases is even more challenging. And yet, even so, there have been approximately 1,500 exonerations since 1989, last 25 years, and that number also continues to grow. Others have followed Barry and Peter in this work. Today there are more than 55 independent innocence projects that number around the world. These organizations vary in size and scope and criteria for case acceptance, but all coordinate to share information and expertise and work for the same ends. So for this first week, there are three sets of videos. The first set explores the fallacy of American society's widespread faith in the criminal justice system. We all want to believe that the system works, that we get it right, that we don't convict innocent people. The second video illustrates just a small portion of the tragic effects of wrongful convictions. It shows and discusses the realities of life in prison, especially life in prison for the innocent. And the final video shares just a few of the stories of what went wrong, how people got convicted when they were innocent. So I invite you to jump into the course, watch the videos, and I look forward to reading your comments on the discussion board.